Over the last 6 months, I tried every single course in Andrew Tate's The Real World. And today, I'm going to go through all of them, including a bonus secret course, which I'll cover at the end of the video. Let's start with the Affiliate Marketing Campus because I've made the most money there. So you can see that there's a lot of people sharing and talking about how much money they made by doing this. Most of them are promoting their affiliate links by posting short-form Andrew Tate content. They get people to sign up to The Real World using their link, making about $12 per referral. But I decided to take a completely different approach to this by making long-form content instead. But before I get into that, let's explore the actual affiliate marketing course. They basically have videos where they teach you step-by-step how to get started with getting your affiliate link, creating Andrew Tate videos, editing them, and finally getting people to actually sign up with your link so you can make money. So what I decided to do was create YouTube videos reviewing The Real World. And in those videos, all I did was put my own referral link in my own descriptions. So how much money did I actually make by doing this for the last 6 months? So we're here on my affiliate dashboard and I have about 2,680 referrals total and $3,405 that are still going to get sent to me. But let's go over to the payouts and you can see that I first started doing this all the way back in April, and I've been making thousands of dollars ever since. You can pause the video and add all that up, but it sums up to around $31,449.77. That's like $63,000 a year, which is just crazy to even think about. But anyways, moving on, the next course I tried in The Real World was the e-commerce or the Dropshipping Campus. I actually think I made like 3 videos on the e-commerce campus alone. So this here is the e-commerce campus, and there's just an endless amount of students making money every single day. And if we go over to the courses here, they have step-by-step videos that go into full detail, all the way from finding your winning product, setting up your store, and finally marketing or advertising and getting sales. So I've been studying this course for a really long time, and it's actually the one that I have the most experience with. The community is just great, the networking is top-notch, and there will always be someone that can help you out if you get stuck in the journey of your e-commerce business. I can't actually show the videos in the course because the Tate brothers will probably sue me. But here's everything I know that I learned through The Real World. And then I'll show you how much money I made from this campus. The first step with e-commerce is obviously finding your product. So how did I find my winning product? By scrolling on TikTok. What you do is you make a new TikTok account and you search for hashtags like TikTok maybe buy it, Amazon finds, that sort of stuff. Then you watch those videos as well as like, comment, and share. Do it on like 30 dropshipping videos. When you go back to your For You page, all you will see is dropshipping videos. Now you just keep scrolling for as long as you need to until you find the product that you want to sell. And by the way, most of my winning products took me hours of scrolling to find. So don't expect to find something good in a few minutes. After I found my winning product, which was a laser hair removal device, the next step is to create your online store. I usually spend about a day or two creating a website using Shopify just because I've gotten so used to it. This here is a great example of the website I built where I sold the laser hair remover, and you must have a really clean looking website like this, which makes your brand look better and more trustworthy. The Real World actually has really good tutorials that help you build your website the right way. After I had the product and the website, the final step was marketing and making money. The way they teach you to do this in The Real World is by using TikTok ads. They even go into specific ad strategies, and the one that worked for me the most is called the bid ladder strategy. You basically create one ad group optimized for bids and you set it for $15 per conversion. Then you duplicate the ad group 9 more times and you decrease the amount per conversion by $1 for each ad group. I found that this works really well, and it's also great for testing products. But anyways, how much money did I make from the e-commerce campus? I'm here on my Shopify dashboard for July and August, and as you can see, I have gotten a total of 156 orders that got me a total of $5,987 in revenue. By the way, I'll leave links in the description for everything you need to start any of these money-making methods, including the link to join The Real World if you want to give it a shot, even if it's just for 1 month. So next up is the Crypto Campus, and this one was a little bit interesting. I joined the Crypto Campus earlier in March, hoping to double my initial investment of $1,000 to turn it into $2,000. The reason for this is because the instructors in this campus advertised that they were able to 10x their money. So doubling my money didn't look so hard. But unfortunately, I noticed that there weren't too many channels and resources that you have access to, and unlike the other campuses, this one is just a little bit less detailed. Basically, it's just course material with no personal mentorship. Going over to the courses section, there were about 11 tutorial videos I had to go through, so there are a lot of videos. So I did that, and then I followed their investing signals, which at the time was basically just the instructor telling us what to buy and when. So for day 1, I invested $710 into Bitcoin and $290 into Ethereum. After following the signals, the first day results weren't looking too bad. My portfolio went up from $1,000 to $1,032, making us a profit of $32 in 1 day. At the end of the week, after following the signals, signals every single day, my portfolio was then at $1,073. During the week, some signals were accurate and some weren't. I honestly think it's just about luck. So the cryptocurrency campus didn't work out too well, but that's okay because there's more. Next up is the Freelancing Campus. In this campus, they claim to teach you how to get paid a premium price to complete simple tasks, and the most effective methods to build a list of loyal clients. I can vouch that this claim is very true because I've actually had quite a good experience with this one. The Freelancing Campus is a course that teaches you everything you need to know about freelancing. It covers everything from picking a skill, creating a portfolio, to finding clients and setting your rates. Before I get into my personal experience, what is freelancing? Freelancing is essentially working for yourself and offering your services to clients. The skills you can choose with freelancing are endless, from things like writing and graphic design to social media management and even web development. The amount of money you can make as a freelancer is infinite because it depends on the skill, experience, and demand for your services. And I have some friends who are freelancers and it's safe to say that they earn a pretty good income. But anyways, as for the skill I'm going to pick, I decided to focus on content writing or copywriting. This means that my very first initial attempt at freelancing was copywriting. I used Fiverr first, which didn't work out too well for me. And then I used Upwork and I managed to secure one well-paid project. However, this project required a lot of consistent work, which led me to reevaluate and pick a different skill. So I returned to the real world to ask the community for guidance and help. I eventually decided to get into digital marketing, but more specifically, social media management. The demand for social media managers was high at the time. Upon advertising this new skill on Upwork, I actually secured 3 major projects. The first one was helping a small e-commerce business's online presence. This was a 2-month project valued at a total of $1,500 for me. The second one was establishing an online presence for a startup in the health and wellness area, which was a 1-month task worth about $800. Honestly, not worth it in my opinion. The third one was managing the online presence of a local restaurant. This was a 3-month commitment with a budget of $2,200, so I'd say it was pretty successful. These projects provided me with both a good income and a memorable experience. As for the freelancing course, it took a while to adapt to how patient you actually have to be with this. But the real world community is very helpful and it makes things easier, simply because there's other people constantly working right alongside you. Now, let's move on to the Stocks Campus, which is a bit similar to the Crypto Campus. I first began by watching a few beginner videos where they also helped me get set up with a broker. And of course, there's lessons and videos about the basics of trading if you want to get into that. In those videos, they teach you how to place an order, how to set it to sell on its own, and the basic trading terminology. They also do teach you how to understand candlesticks and indicators to know how to make the right decision when trading. The rest of the course consists of things like psychology and mindset videos. In the Stocks Campus, they teach you how to make money by either trading or investing long term, and similarly to the Crypto Campus, they also do calls almost every day on separate stocks which they think will perform really well in a short period of time. Let's go over to the trading wins section over here, and once again there's many students sharing their small and big wins, and they even share their losses sometimes to get some advice from other real world members. So far, I'm seeing that every single campus in the real world has been proven to make students a lot of money time and time again. Let's go to the courses section and I'll show you what course material is included. So for the beginner basics, the price action pro, and the supercharge your progress sections, they are basically just about trading and getting better at it every single day. The long-term investing essentials is all about investing in the right stocks or index funds for the next 10 or more years, and just not touching the money at all, but instead investing more and more into it every single month. And these are just some extras to help you with stocks as a whole. Next up is the Content Creation and AI Campus. These actually used to be 2 separate courses, but they recently combined them into one. For this campus, I was actually able to interview one of the students that has experience with it, which I'll go into later on. Here's the game plan that I had in mind to make money with this campus. I learned exactly how to leverage AI to automatically create short-form content, and I'm going to post them on social media platforms as YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, and TikToks. The whole purpose of this campus is to use AI to make money with content creation. Hence why they combined the AI campus with the Content Creation campus and put them into one. So this is it right here. We're inside the AI campus in the real world, and let's explore it by going into the courses section here. And these categories are all the videos where you will learn how to make money with artificial intelligence. So this is where they teach you how to use AI with video editing, how to make transitions, how to make the audio, and basically just the whole process of creating content and monetizing it. But anyways, before I get into my personal experience, if you haven't seen this interview yet in my full AI and content creation video, here's the short interview that I had with one of the students in this campus that I talked about earlier in this video. The first question I want to begin with is, how long have you been in the real world?
So I've been in the real world for about 6 months now, I believe.
Okay, so what made you join The Real World in the first place?
I've been watching Andrew Tate's videos for a while now, and I really like what he has to say. And I believe that he's a very smart man, especially when it comes to business and making money online. And The Real World is only like $49 a month, so it's not too risky anyways.
And what do you have to say about the new AI campus?
So I think I've been using the AI campus for about a week now, and in my honest opinion, it's one of the best campuses that The Real World has come out with so far. Because after everything I've learned from it, I've already gotten a lot of views and subscribers on YouTube using YouTube Shorts, and hopefully I'll get to monetize that soon enough that I can actually start making money off of it.
Can you give me any tips or like what is the best way to go about making money with it?
Yeah, so I think the most important thing is to actually just use some great AI software to be able to easily automate the process of content creation, but at the same time create high quality content. So just do a lot of research of the best AI software to use for each aspect of the content creation. And as for making money, you can do it the same way that I'm doing it, which is going to be ad revenue from YouTube Shorts.
All right, bro. Thank you very much for joining me on this call today.
You're welcome. Anytime.
So following this interview, what I did next was create multiple short form videos using artificial intelligence. I used ChatGPT for the scripts, Lovo AI for turning the scripts into audio files, and finally I used Pictory for turning the audio files into video files. After I had the content, I uploaded them to YouTube Shorts and waited for the results. I got about a few hundred views on each of the shorts. And then I found out that you actually need about 10 million YouTube Shorts views in order to actually start making money from them using ad revenue. So since that's a little bit too complicated, I moved on to the next campus, which is the Copywriting Campus. So let's go ahead and find out what they actually teach in this campus. These right here are all the courses within the Copywriting Campus, and I believe there's about 6 in total. And the first one is basically just the complete beginning where they explain what copywriting is. And there's actually 6 videos, as you can see, where they go through what it is, how it works, your first 3 steps to making money with it, and more. So after going through all of the videos in the beginner section, I have some things to say. It just taught me the basic information about copywriting, which anyone can find on YouTube. Next up, we have the Copywriting Beginner Bootcamp, where I guess I will learn how to prepare myself the best way possible for finding my first client. And this one looks like it might take a while because there's clearly over 150 videos in this section alone. So what I ended up doing was going through the entire campus in about less than 24 hours. A lot of the information in the beginning feels very repetitive and basic, but as I went deeper into the content, they actually went into proper strategies. Things like how to reach out to businesses, cold calling, cold emailing, etc. Anyways, let's move on to applying the skills I learned to the real world and trying to make money with them. Using the strategies they taught me, I then created a cold email which I sent out to over 50 businesses. In this email, I pitched that I can increase the business's sales by optimizing TikTok ads. A week later, I only got one response from an e-commerce business that was quite interested in what I had to say. I booked a call with them to chat about the opportunity a week later. And as planned, the call happened on Zoom and I had a great chat with the owner. I was able to convince them that I can run their TikTok ads in hopes of getting more sales and being profitable. And even the ads that I will be running for them are fully paid for by the store owner. They agreed to pay me a flat fee of $500 for the first month. And then after that, $1,000 per month if things go well. So for an entire week, I ran their TikTok ads. And honestly, they didn't actually perform too well. But the ad was great and so was the strategy, so I think the problem is actually their product. But regardless, I still made the $500. Of course, it's unfortunate, but things don't always go the way we want them to. Moving on to the final campus, the Fitness Campus, which isn't about making money, but more on self-improvement. And don't worry, there's still the secret bonus campus, which is right after this one. So I've been wanting to stay consistent with eating right and working out for quite a while, but I never actually had a mentor or someone to guide me through how to do it the right way, until I joined The Real World. They provided me with a complete nutrition meal plan as well as a workout plan. I bought a bunch of whey protein, creatine, and a bunch of foods that contain a lot of protein. My meal plan was simple because all I needed to do was have breakfast, lunch, a snack, my protein shake, and dinner. So I've been following that for a while, and combined with the gym, I've actually been seeing pretty good progress. I currently go to the gym 6 days a week with 1 day of rest. On Mondays and Thursdays, I work out my chest, back, and shoulders. On Tuesdays and Fridays, I work out my arms, so basically my triceps and my biceps. And finally, Wednesdays and Saturdays, those are just leg days. So as for the actual fitness campus in The Real World, it's super motivating because students are sharing their progress every single day, And of course, you have your online meal and fitness coach who you can ask questions and get advice from at any time. You can even network with other members in this campus and share your progress, meal plans, and workout plans with each other. So now it's time for the final bonus secret campus that you've been waiting for. This one isn't actually a campus you can access through the real world. This is Andrew Tate's exclusive $5,454 secret war room. I spent $5,000 of my own money just to join this group and document it on my channel. So let me take you through it. I first went to the checkout page to get access to the war room. There was no option at the time to just buy it and get access. It asked me to speak to a live chat agent to complete my purchase. So I opened up the live chat and it was a whole process that took a while, which I do show in detail in my full video about the war room. But after making the payment, I got sent a non-disclosure agreement which I had to sign before letting me in. And what this agreement basically states is that if I reveal anything inside of the war room, they can sue me for millions of dollars. But anyways, I signed the document and sent it back, and I finally entered the war room. I spent a lot of time in there, so let me tell you what it's like to be a member of Andrew Tate's elite society. As soon as I joined, I gained access to a private group with different sections. These sections include things where they try to help you improve in different areas of your life. Things like business, dating, fitness, and more. Each one of these sections is led by an expert who shares their knowledge and experience with the group. It's quite similar to the real world where you also have different professors teaching every single section, but it feels more of like an upgraded and better version of the real world. So in the business section, they mainly teach you a lot about entrepreneurship. They want you to be a genius in business just like Andrew Tate is. And they also teach marketing and sales since it goes well with entrepreneurship. The experts in the business section had a lot of knowledge and were always willing to help the members of the group. In the fitness section, they give you workout routines and diets, designed to help you achieve your fitness goals. However, it felt basically the same as the fitness campus in the real world, which is 100 times cheaper than the war room. And finally, in the dating section, which I honestly feel is a complete waste of time, they teach so-called dating strategies and techniques that help men improve their life. I think this section is just completely unnecessary because they just overcomplicate things. They make it seem like this is some sort of a challenge, when in reality you just need to work on yourself and have courage to be able to talk to people. I personally don't like the war room and would not recommend joining it. However, the real world is very much worth it in my opinion, because it only costs $50 and you can access every single campus in there at no additional cost. So I'll leave a link in the description to the real world and I would highly recommend joining it. If you do end up joining the real world, I'll see you in there.